Okay, so the next one. We are going to do, I guess we're on to the ear at this point. Okay, let's take a look-see-poo over here at his ear. It's got some nasty little bits here and there. Okay, so sometimes I'll use a 3/4 shot, and in this case here I'm going to use the side shot. And if I go in here and I'll start with the Create Polygon tool, and I have to do a little bit of imagining here at the top of the ear. What I do is I tend to look at this little section here. Remember that I did that counterclockwise as I went. Okay. Here to here to here to here. And I'll just hit G and repeat the last tool command. I'm going to be trying to keep all of these things squarish. Slightly on the rectangular side, but they become squarish. You can move these points afterwards, like I don't know, I missed there. Okay, and zipping my way around here. Just tracing the outside of the shape, and that one kind of whoop. It's going to line up with that one. Yay! Or it should. Let's see. Might decide to change it. I can't help it, man. There. We're going to go down into here. Here. And anything else. And I kind of go around the corner again. This one here, we'll figure that out later. And as I zip up into here, I'll probably pull that up to here. I notice a lot of wrinkles in here. I really want to go into ZBrush with him, and I'll try and maybe include that in this, but we'll see. See what time says to me. Okay, and I'm gonna get right here, boop, and I'll say that's good enough for now. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit G. So I've traced the outside shape. What I might do is let's zip around this way. I'll just hit G. And I'm kind of going in and tracing this section of the ear. I'm also trying to think about what's going to happen down here at the same time. This is going to go across there to there. This is going to become a triangle, but that's going to be a way to kind of go and get rid of some geometry, some extra geometry I end up with. Okay, and this thing here is coming lining along here. Okay, see these ones match up, match up. And then I'm going to start trucking around here and follow up. Okay. I'm going to get over to here. Great. Then I'm going to branch off over here. And actually, let's see, how's this one going to work? What was I smoking? Yeah, let's just go ahead and hit enter, and then I'm just going to hit undo for a second, get rid of that, and I'm just going to move some of these around. I don't like that one better like this, and I can kind of pull a Y off of this right here. Okay, better. I'll hit G so I can repeat the last tool command again. Okay. And now I've kind of got the general shape of the ear that I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just start filling these things in. G. Okay, I'm going to stop right around here. Let's do one more from there to there. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And, oh, just hold on a second. There's one more. I'll fill this in. Okay, enter. Great. And let's take a look at this ear. If we know already that most likely this little Y section here is going to push in underneath. Okay, great. We know that there's a little bit of a ridge that goes in here, a little crevasse right in that section there. So I'm just going to go and get my multi-cut tool. I'll pop that in. Switch to the move tool. Damn it. Okay, boop. I'll just pull it over here. Actually, these two don't need to go in for that, do they? Need to come up. Okay, and so we got that. I'm happy and I know it. I might just go ahead. I'm going to take this edge, whoop, from here to here, and I'm just going to extrude that. Okay. And I'm just going to go and hit my scale tool, scale it in a bit. And what the hell? Okay, good. I was trying to figure out what that freaking music was. A freaking ad. Then, as I get to here, I want to join these up really quick. You could just grab vertices and then just go ahead, and if you hold down Shift, you right-click, merge vertices, merge center. Okay, and then you can hit G. Another little trick you can do when you're trying to merge these things together is, how about mesh tools? And there's this thing called the target weld, and so you can go click, click, boop. Oh, you bastard! Had a vertice selected right there when I did it. So click on this and drag, and it moves and welds them together. Okay. So then I'll go back to my append tool, and I'm just going to append. And what have I got here? This is going to end up in quads. This looks really stretched. I'm going to take this one from here to here, and I can do that to there. So I got a triangle here, triangle there. Okay, and if I grab my multi-cut tool, if I cut my way over to here, great. And I just grab that edge, and I use Shift, right-click, collapse edge. There. Now I'm back to happy quad land. And won't let me select vertices, why not? And you know what? I should probably save soon, because I bet you any money I'm going to crash. I'm just going to pause for a second. Okay, so I just fixed that. That's better. And what else do we have? Some more appending to do. Append. Okay. And it feels like I'd almost use a bit more geometry in here. Or, let's see, how do I want to do this? See, if I put in an edge loop like this, that's going to give me that nice little ridge in here, but then I don't like having, there's too many edges coming down over here, so I might get rid of that. Let's just take that one and delete it, take this one, and if I use Shift right click and do delete edge, that'll get rid of all the little vertices that it would leave behind. Okay, so now I've got an n-gon, or I've got an n-gon here, but I can make that into a triangle. And I can do this and bring it up here, and I can put an extra ridge from there to there. Okay, and I just felt like giving it a bit more shape. I'm doing this a little bit different than I normally do. That way, get that edge out of there. That one I can just press delete because I don't want to lose the vertices on either side. Okay. And if I really don't like how this flows, when I hit 3 and I see it smooth, if it stretches too much, don't forget you can just grab this edge, and there, I moved it in here. I just used the Control, Alt, and arrow keys, and that's the, where the hell is it? Edit Mesh. It's the spin edge backwards or forwards. Okay, and that smooths out quite nicely. And maybe I'll take, so this one here, let's see, this one pushes in a bit. Okay. There we go. And that's looking not too bad for now. When we go to the inside of the ear, there's nothing in here, I swear! If I go in and I go to this edge of the ear, if I just go and I hit Mesh, Fill Hole, I can do that. I'm just going to turn off the smoothing so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Then I'm just going to use my multi-cut tool and figure this out. So this is that little kind of ramp that goes into the ear that I was looking at earlier. Let's go and make this somewhat transparent. And then I added this extra edge loop, so that screwed up my life a little bit. But I can still work it. And I'll take this thing, and I gotta go from there to there. There to there, something like that. And then I'll just pop on a loop right in here. use my move tool. I'll just take this and move it over here like that. And there's a vertice here that's kind of bothering me. Gonna move that down here a little bit. Okay. And then, let's see. Get me multi-cut out. And let's do this. I'll do that. And then I've got this kind of little snarly bit here. You know what? If I do from there to there, that's going to be really distorted. But if I did something funkola, like this to here, there's a nice quad there now. Okay, and then what have I got here? Take that one from there to there. And then I've got this. This is a quad, but it's just not a very nice quad. That's not a nice quad. I don't want them living in my neighborhood. Okay, and just go and make this opaque. And I'll just take this thing out of here. And what do I think about this one? I don't like that one either. Here, I'm just going to get the multi-cut tool again. I'm going to cut my way from here to here to here. And then I can just take that edge-ola and delete it. And I'm just going to push this section right here inside my ear. Okay. And maybe these two here can come down a little bit inside the ear as well. And let's just hit 3 and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's working. And I'm kind of looking, I need to do some sculpting in there and stuff like that. That'll be okay. And that was just the SOS by ABBA, and I just want to go and see what happens if I, Just 1 second. Oh, crap. Let's do this. You'll be able to make amazing videos without being a professional video editor. Use Camtasia Recorder to create content directly from your computer screen. There. I'm just going to put on a different version of that song that I maybe like just a little bit better. There we go. That's what I need. I'll start bawling while I'm modeling his ear. Okay, let's just hit 1. So, let's go and make this a little bit transparent. And if I go in here and I start building my quads out. And okay, so we've done something like this. Just quickly building these out, and I can kind of relax some of these as I go. I almost feel like I need a bit more geometry in here, and I'll come back and get that afterwards. Okay, get the multi-cut tool out again. And how do I want to split this up? I do something like this. There, to there, to there. And this nasty little N-gon right here, I'm just going to go like this, to there, to there. Okay, and I'll put that kind of in the middle. Not crazy about that, but that should be good. Okay, and I'm just going to take this whole section here, the dark section, the dark passage to the ear. What lurks down in here? Actually, it is ironic that I really, really wanted to listen to Meryl Streep sing while this man is being modeled. Okay, and let's go and hit Control E, and I'll just switch here. I'm just extruding in a little bit, so I'm making a hole to the brain. I'll do another one, a hole to the brain. G. I'm just going to kind of go down around in the corner here. And here, I'll make it so you can see it so it's opaque. So I just went in there. And let's go and put this back on here in the background. Okay. And if I hit 3, there we go. So we got a nice shape for the ear. And what time am I at? So that's pretty good for what I wanted. Then You know what? I'm going to stop it right here because we're at 15-minute mark. I'll stop and I will do a fresh one I'll do part 2 in a moment.